My name is Samantha Miller. I'm a junior majoring in political science and philosophy with a minor in Spanish, and I am running for UPUA president.
Hi, I'm Matt Smith. I'm a junior majoring in international politics. I'm from Hanover, Pennsylvania, and I'm running for the office of student body vice president.
I am running for UPUA president because I have a vision for the undergraduate students at Penn State based off of personal experiences and experiences that I've talked to other students about. And this vision, I really think, would improve undergraduate quality of life for all students, not just a certain section, not just a certain population, but really everyone. And in order to implement these plans, I would need to be in a position like UPUA president, and because I feel so strongly about them and I feel so strongly about the Penn State undergraduate student body, I would like to run for UPUA president.
The reason why I'm running with Samantha for the office of vice president is because I want to professionalize the chief offices of the student government of the university. I want to make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable and making sure that Penn State students who have yet to attend or are departing are receiving the best leadership and advocacy that they can possibly experience, and that we are acting in a first-class manner just as similarly as Penn State is a first-class university. I also want to make sure that I can bring my experiences serving throughout my time here at Penn State and also formerly in the military to make sure that we bring a well-balanced teamwork approach to the chief offices of the president and vice president.
UPUA stands for the University Park Undergraduate Association, and what it is the official elected student voice for the undergraduate student body here at Penn State. And there's a lot of things UPUA can do for the student body that they don't realize. It isn't all about working with the administration or certain services. We really are your representative voice, and we're supposed to be doing exactly what it is you want and what it is that you need us to do. So what I hope to see UPUA become in the next year versus what it is right now is more of a transparent representative body that is really bringing in your issues and your opinions and your concerns into the center of every activity that we hold and every decision that we make. Some of the issues that I'm looking to address through this year have grown out of the experience I've had on the Assembly the past 2 years. One such issue is the way the Diversity and Student Life Committee works and is structured. I think it's really important to recognize the fact that there are students who work and dedicate a lot of their time, if not all of their time, to organizations that are committed to diversity issues and minority issues and issues of underrepresentation among certain populations here at Penn State. And I think what's really important is to bring the people who are most educated and experienced with those issues onto the Diversity and Student Life Committee so that they are educating the entire UPUA through the committee on how we should be best dealing with diversity issues and underrepresentation issues, because the UPUA can't pretend to be experts on everything, and what we need to do is tap into the people who are experts and work with them in a collaborative fashion to do so. Another issue I've seen in the past few years is how much actual student polling and student referendums are brought into the decisions that the UPUA makes. I think that this year we've seen a trend that we've seen really no students in Open Student Forum who are there to address the Assembly or address the executives. You see the executives and the representatives hiding away in 314 Hub during their office hours instead of getting out into where the undergraduates are and speaking with them while they're going through their day, experiencing their concerns. We're not there, we're upstairs, and there's a big disconnect. So something I'd like to see happen and that I attempt to accomplish is to make sure that we have actual hard data about what students want and where student opinions lie, and that's through the form of student referendums, student polling, getting out and talking to students and actually documenting what they say, student testimonials and things like that, so that we can fall back on actual student opinion when legislation is being crafted, when activities are being planned, to make sure that what we're doing is in line with how the undergraduates want to be represented.
There are several issues that have accumulated over my time here at Penn State that I'm directly trying to address by running for the office of the vice president. One of the first one is related to international students and transfer students, and how there is a clear need to provide them with healthy and productive means of entertainment over the long breaks where they possibly can't travel home in the same manner that in-state and out-of-state students can do. We want to make sure that we work with the Student Programming Association and other student leaders to provide essentially alternatives to being trapped indoors or not having the proper outlets for their experience here at Penn State. Any time wasted not partaking in the vibrancy of the university is a loss to the overall Penn State education. A second key point that I want to work on is addressing the stress that's created during a time of great uncertainty. Samantha and I want to implement the use of a hotline to deal with rumors, and also just directly, as you'll hear throughout our campaign, work to be much more student-centered and basically make sure that we're working out there, collecting data, and using the student voice to bring forth change around the university. To this end, we want to make sure that we address the student IT fee. Fees around the university are ratcheting up every year, and one of the most critical is the student IT fee, which has zero student oversight. Throughout this year, I've worked to implement change at the student council level to provide student councils with the ability to work with their colleges to work with a student IT fee that goes back to them. But as of right now, there's a fee that is charged to every Penn State student that's over $200 per semester that's totally unmanaged since its implementation, and we want to make sure that we work with the right channels, the Board of Trustees and other student and university leaders to make sure that students can have a voice in the student IT fee that they're paying.